I'm gonna make shit very clear before we start this dragation. I will let you know if it's an opinion or not. But most of the shit I'm going to say tonight are facts. If facts bother you or offend you, I can't help you. So if you are going to get butthurt, then please leave the room. Now, this discussion has been very, very heated in my Discord. And I've had this Discord for over 2 years now, and I've never seen shit like that in my life. Now that I'm done with my disclaimer, let's get into some things. So the game's been delayed several times. This is like the second time it was delayed, and it was supposed to come out December 10th, which it did. Now, the article I'm going to show you is from December 8th, and I will show you the article with the timestamp of it saying December 8th, so please keep that in mind. Cyberpunk 2077 PC and console update should fix widespread bugs. Amid widespread reports of bugs, a CD Projekt Red employee has said that Cyberpunk 2077 will be a different game with an upcoming console update. This was on the 8th. CD Projekt Red has also confirmed that the PC's version Day Zero, because I need you to make sure that you're absorbing every motherfucking thing I'm telling you tonight, patch includes some, but not all of the launch version fixes. Let's bring that back for the people in the back that are slow in the back, because I've been arguing with motherfuckers for hours. I've been arguing with motherfuckers. Answering fan questions on Twitter after many reviews, IGNs included, pointed out that the game suffered from numerous distracting bugs. Ain't that about a bitch? CD Projekt Red, I can't pronounce that bullshit, explained that a bunch of issues reviewers encountered and reported have been fixed already. Some more are part of the update. Let's scroll back up. This was the 8th. The game came out on the 10th. CD Projekt Red has also confirmed that the PC's version's Day Zero patch includes some but not all of the launch version fixes. So what the people in the console are playing, they received 0 patches. So all you motherfuckers that are using PCs that are in my mentions talking about how wonderful the game is, it's wonderful for you because you got part of the patch! Asked if the Xbox One X version of the game will benefit from an update, they replied, it's a different game with console updates. IGN reviewed the game on PC with a substantial Day Zero patch installed, but still encountered a variety of bugs. So they got the same patch that everyone got on the 10th. And they still got bullshit, which the man in the other room is playing for, and he says that he has it on medium quality, and every once in a while is struggling a little bit, but it's playable. So a scene that I saw when I walked in there, I had to ask if that was Keanu Reeves. Yes, I did, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, still haven't stated an opinion, still sticking to facts. In a statement to PC Gamer, a CD Projekt Red spokesperson explained that the update contains some but not all the patch and fixes people will experience when the game launches. This tallies with earlier tweets which seem to confirm that the game will receive a further launch patch. Bugs in Cyberpunk have become a major topic of discussion after the game's first wave of reviews. IGN's Tom Marks explained that the amount of bugs I've experienced really does need to be mentioned. I've only been able to play Cyberpunk 2077 on a PC with a 3080, and as of writing this, I've yet to lay hands on either the PlayStation or Xbox versions, but the issues I've encountered were extremely frequent and distracting. Let's go back to the facts. He is using a PC and he's using the RTX 3080 GPU, which Cyberpunk has been sucking that NVIDIA dick for weeks now. So that's the end of that article. Let's continue. December 10th, 7:58 Eastern Standard Time. This is from Forbes magazine. A warning about Cyberpunk 2077 on a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Well, this is where I think people become illiterate, because like I said, I've been arguing with motherfuckers for days now. Hours. So if I come off a little petty and bitchy, I apologize, but I've been arguing for days over the fact. So I'm gonna zoom in on this. Technically, Cyberpunk 2077 is a last-gen game. I'll highlight it for you. Technically, Cyberpunk 2077 is a last-gen game. Wait! This game isn't for the last gen. It's for the new gen. Of course it looks bad on the PlayStation 4. It's not meant for it. The console version being sold today was designed for the last generation of hardware. This is the neckbeard. This game isn't for the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. You broke bitches.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
You should have got the PS5. The console version being sold today was designed for the last generation hardware, with CJ Projekt Red promising a free upgrade to the next gen optimized version some unspecified time in 2021. It's not for the next gen.
With your broke ass.
And yet, playing Cyberpunk 2077 on last-gen consoles may not be recommended for many, given the issues that players are running into with the base models of Xbox One and PlayStation 4 especially. While it's true that Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are 7-year-old consoles at this point, Cyberpunk is being sold for those platforms, and even some percentage of the estimated 113 million PS4s and 50 plus million Xbox Ones might be the upgraded PS4 Pro and One X. The vast majority are still the original, with the new gen PS5 Series X/S being A, incredibly expensive, B, nearly impossible to find. A ton of Cyberpunk console players will be on the old new units. But don't worry, technically Cyberpunk 2077, let me zoom in because y'all are some of y'all are on the biggest bullshit. Technically, Cyberpunk 2077 is a last-gen game. The console version being sold today was designed for the last generation of hardware. I was thinking about pulling the board out, but these illiterate motherfuckers wouldn't be able to read that either, so I didn't even bother. The past day or so has brought out viral footage of the game running on base consoles that's some of the most hilariously bad performance I've ever seen for a AAA game. This is Cyberpunk 2077 PS4 version. Resolution is literally below 720 and the game takes 20 seconds to load in textures. Inexcusable, unfathomable, unplayable, in case y'all have seeing issues. Oh, you thought that was my stream and it was my internet that made that texture look so bad? That was the game! While many of these people did not have the day one patch, even if they did, there's no guaranteeing these kind of graphic problems would be resolved, and some are reporting that the patch hasn't even been available yet. It has not, per this article I read for you. It has not. So let's move it along. I'm not done yet. And motherfuckers were arguing with me about this, trying to say this was fake and all types of bullshit.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Look at this. So that's what it was supposed to look like. Let's continue on with the class. My copy of Cyberpunk 2077 looks so good in my PS4 Pro. Looks good, doesn't it? Amazing. Then someone puts a comment saying it doesn't look much better on a PS5. So is everybody lying? Please explain to me. Then the fucking Medicare who has fucking leukemia, this shit is so motherfucking bad that he brought himself back on the internet. Plenty of examples. He's just full of receipts, isn't he? He has goddamn leukemia, and he came back on the internet to talk shit about this. You see that? You see that? So there were people in the car, they got out of the car, and they're stepping on the car, and they blow up. Look at this shit. Going through walls. But let's keep on going, chat. This was posted today, 3 days after this. Cyberpunk 2077 developer CD Projekt Red has seen its stock price fall in the days around the game's launch with a steep decline of 29%. The decline is likely due to the release and press coverage revealing that Cyberpunk 2077 suffers from a plethora of bugs and glitches and has notably poor performance on previous generation consoles. Such issues have spread widely via social media. Technically, Cyberpunk 2077 is a last-gen game. The console version being sold today was designed for last generation hardware. Let's go back to the 8th. Amid a widespread reports of bugs, a CD Projekt Red employee has said that Cyberpunk 2077 will be a different game with upcoming console updates. Now, why do I keep on going back to the previous articles? Because people are on their bullshit. They are so blinded by wanting to like a game so fucking much that they refuse to stick to the facts, which I haven't even got to an opinion yet. I'm still on the fucking facts. Let's see what the update's gonna be. Addressed blurriness on PS4 and Xbox One S. Added performance and stability improvements. That doesn't sound like a game. If it's saying that their new update is gonna add performance and stability improvements, but what do I know? I'm just reading the facts. Optimize performance to improve frame rates for RTX GPUs. Didn't we read about someone having an issue with their RTX? I only been able to play Cyberpunk 2077 on a PC with a GeForce RTX 3080. I can't make this shit up. Fix sporadic crashes on PS4 and Xbox One/S. Address texture-related issues. What texture issues? Fix game loading issues. I wonder what they're talking about here. Wife's got Cyberpunk. She basically got done, create a character, and now she gets a game crash as soon as she starts running around. Now we're gonna get to my opinion. At the end of the day, you knew this game had bugs and issues. You had people review this game and you received feedback that this game was damn near unplayable. And what you did was you put a partial fix for the PC users and completely not even work on or finish the console players. What about them? What about the people that couldn't get the new consoles because, I don't know, everyone is buying them up and they're hard to find, and because of corona realness, and because people are about to lose their homes at this current time. You focused on the PC people. You didn't give a fuck or a damn about console players. You had the most support I've ever seen a game. I can't even remember the last time, or if ever, I've ever seen a community of people tell you, take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Take your time, take your time, take your time. So you fucking up this experience for people because, like, by the way, the fact that you can't even give us a date of when you're gonna fix this shit is super concerning to me. You should have waited. I understand that it's Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time. You had the money in the bank. You had all the pre-orders, beloved. The game went gold before the game came out, beloved, so you had the money. What's the tea, sis? Like, imagine that type of fuckery that you bought as Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox and you can't even play the game on it. Now sip on that. You fucked up. Oh my god, you have to get the NVIDIA RTX to play your game. Yes, queen, yes. And one of your updates is to optimize the performance so people can actually use it. You came out as the type of person that you cared about gamers. You weren't like these other companies. You're like, we care about you guys. We're not gonna do microtransactions. Like, you were making jokes about these other bullshit ass companies and these other developers, which is why we rallied behind you and we said, take our time, take your time, take your time. And what did you do? And what did you do? You did what those sons of bitches did, and you put the game out too early. There was an article on the 8th saying that you knew this. You knew this and you still put it out. How fucked are you? People might not trust y'all ever again. I think you were pretty good with money, beloved. I think you were. I'm done. I'm done with this. You do not have to like anything I presented. But what I did present to you is the facts. Now sip on that.